Welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon, and we are in the part we built last episode. And I'm sorry about screen size, I can't do anything about it off the side. So if you enjoy Roller Coaster Tycoon, you just put it with the side screen. So I wanted to finish this off, give it a bit more detailing around the outside, just make it feel more like a realistic park. And I think with all the walls around and stuff, you know, the different types of walling and fencing around the park, it really does give it that nice feel. So let's go on to our next park, and I already have an idea because I've already tried recording this. Let's go on to our next park, shall we, which is Dynamite Dooms. Built in the middle of the desert, this theme park consists just of one roller coaster and space for expansion. You have to have at least 650 guests in your park at the end of October Year 3 with a park rating of 600. Now, I already have plans for this park, which are deadly. So, round one is we're going to build this. Steam train. With a miniature narrow gauge railroad tracks with miniature passenger trains. Has the game broke? No. So we're going to build a miniature train. To the best of my ability. I'm going to try and go around this sand dune. And cut through here. Because it's going to be easier for me to do that. So this is why I'm building it. I want to build it so that we can get through if need be. What we do is we just quickly place down the stations, then we'll worry about track layout. It's a special piece, S-bend right, go around the sand dune. I would tunnel, but you know, we've only got 9 grand, and I want to build a load of overrides as well, but I want to be able to get the guests quite nicely across the park, you see. Now I know that the station's going to go here on this side. Roundabout, so we'll work that out as we get here. It's going to probably go, we'll sort that out now because I want to change the path anyway. So pathing is changing a little bit because I want space for that train station to go in and to be able to curve around the back. So, and with this, we're not going to be able to do it with the path as it is. So we're going to delete the path and rebuild. Now it might cause a lot of guests to get lost and stuck, but they should find a path eventually, which is not a problem. Right, so we're having dirt path, are we? Not that dirt path. That dirt path. So we're literally going to come out like so, and then just draw a line down. And we'll throw in some more rides before we bring the train around. So yeah, that's what the path's going to look like. Pathing. So the reason I'm doing this is how I've done this, tested this out. Is we build this in this gap here, with the entrance on the back and the exit here. I pre-tested this, by the way, guys, so this does work, believe you me. It takes a while. We've got to have, I think it was how many guests? 600 I did see. I think 600. Yeah, 600 by the end of Year 3. So we're going to test this out. While we're testing that, we'll see if anyone's still lost and stuck. If they are, we're going to put the price up on this because £3 is ridiculously cheap for this ride, and we can literally charge at least £6 for this because of how high that is. So we're going to charge £6 to go for that. Right, if anyone hasn't found the path, I will now deal with them because they're idiots. Look, path. And there's another idiot there. Right, so they're all found their path now. So this is running. We're going to open that up. I'm going to give that the green light. And then we're going to get the lovely merry-go theme. So the issue I've got is I have built this quite alright, actually. I'm going to do this 4 at a time because I can get just where we're going to put the train tracks going through here leveled, which is not going to cost too much. If I need to take a loan out to get this section done, and so it will be a lot of flattening going on anyway. So I'm thinking about flattening the majority of this down and stopping and just doing a straight path through, but you got the ride in the way. I don't know what the ride does inside. You can do an underground. It just does a bend, but it stops the track from. But I'm thinking about deleting it and rebuilding that section. We'll see. So we now got the basage for the train line to continue through. This is also going to be a nice quick route for the guests to travel to and from the roller coaster from the entrance part to the roller coaster. So what will happen now is this will come in around that side bend. It'll come all the way up here where we've edited the track. It'll come around, special station platform, and then it will curve out like so. So this is looking alright already. I'm enjoying this. This is kind of going how I had it envisioned. Actually, which is weird to say that actually something I had planned out is actually working. It never does work for me, this sort of stuff. I'm not the best track designer in this sort of thing. Can I close that down, or have I got to have that open my building? And as I say, this is a learning curve for me because, as I said in the last episode, I've never played this version of Roller Coaster Tycoon before. I've only ever played 2 and 3 before now. So we are going to have to come right the way down to be able to fit in that S-bend. We're going to need to be able to get into the station. There we go. Right. So we can probably work something out here. We do that. Because what we'll do is we'll flatten this area down here, and that will be where the rides go around here. We'll just flatten the area around down this side of the train track in this dune. So yeah, we've got to put the entrance and exit here. We didn't have to move the track as much as I did, but there's reasons. I'll see why in a minute. Is this as long as it should be? Yes, it is. That is why. So the train should be up this end. Now I'm not sure what mode it's in. So it is classified as a transport ride, and that's what we built, so we'll have that. Right, our next project will be our biggest project yet, which is going to cost us an arm and a leg to build, because I want to flatten all the land around here down to build it, because this is where it's going to go. Actually cheaper than the mobile version of the game. I have to say the mobile version of the game is quite expensive. That looks quite nice. I like that. It's very well done. So what we've now got is we've got a nice little So what we need to do is we need to think about food. Now we're in a desert, so we'll build an ice cream stall. That will definitely get the punters spending their money. We've got a few rides, so we can concentrate on those rides for now. I'm going to build some seating and some bins around. I'm not worrying about too much about scenery because it's probably going to cost too much at this early stage of the game. But I'm going to hire a handyman. I'm going to hire 2 handymen just to keep an eye on everything around the park, and then I'm going to hire 2 mechanics. Now I need to. I never put a queue to the spiral slide because The Hogwarts Express has left. So in this spot here, we're going to build a footprint for the log flume now. I will take out a loan to get this bit done, but this is where the money is going to be made in this game. As you saw in the previous map, the log flumes are very popular in this game, so... And as being as we're in the desert, I'm expecting it to be very popular. A very popular ride itself. So we're going to do our first drop around the corner. So we can do quite a biggish, because as you'll see, that will be the queue path going through there. It's not going to take up too much room, because we're going to have a path go through there and the queue path will connect to it. And that's where some more of the rides will go, because we're going to have the big drop over here. But we are going to go up to 10 feet here, and we're going to drop. That's good. Right, we can go around the outside the wall. We've got all this space up here, so I don't want to take up too much of it. So we're going to go up now. This is going to be our next height of 13. I don't know why we couldn't have real heights in this game. As I said, it's going to cost us a bit of money to build this. Got another £5 that'll do me for now, because I'll be able to finish this off with that. Boop, 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 boop. So we're going to bring this down across the edge of the map along here. It's going to start going up in a minute. We're going to bring it down a bit more. It's now going to start going up to the highest it can possibly go. There is a cheat to this, and I used to do it all the time. If I wanted it to look professional, that's how you did it. Because you would never get the issue of it being too high for the sports, because the sports can stand on it. This is a trick I learned in RC22, and it always used to work. So I've always remembered it and never forgot this little trick. I thought that one up. Yeah, it's up in the air now. This is looking like a little wonderful little park already. You know, it looks like that mound's realistic. It looks like it's meant to be there. And we've unlocked the Egyptian theme, which is nice. And then we bring it back to the station, which is what we want to do. So we put the entrance up this end, we'll put the exit straight onto that path there. What we're going to do first is we're going to continue our little path straight under these supports here. And over to move the ride. And that's where the queue path will go to. What it'll do is it'll curve around the big drop. A snake up here, snake down. So I don't complete the missions off camera because I said I'm going to do them on camera, but I have had a tinker with this map and I have got an idea of what I'm going to do for it. So that is what I am doing. This ride made me a freaking killing when I last did a ride like this. I had the queue full, put it that way. There we go, right, we'll test it. With 11 boats, we can't put any more one near. That's fine. Right, let's have a look what else we can build at this moment in time. There's not many more rides I can build. I can build the scrambled egg, which I had sitting here last time. With a queue there. There we go. And we'll make sure we're getting the most out of our rides, so when it does the test results we'll find out how much it's worth. $118. You guys think you're going to get that treatment? We're charging you $3.50 for it, but it's $3.99 for excitement. We're going to charge you that. How much is this? It's $1.50. Yeah, that's dead on $1.50. I'll do that for $40. Now scrambled eggs. What are you looking at? $1.54, $1.40. Let's have a look. I want to go on to research. We're going to throw a wire in. I think we need those two more. Just need more rides really. You get a massive Sphinx. Is the pyramid as big as the original? Guessing by level land required, yes. Make a toy structure out of it, but anyway. Yes, so it is registering both the stations. But I don't know why it won't only let me have one train. Probably the size of this station up here, to be honest. Or just make sure it does stop. I want a ride to go in there, but I don't know what. It's designing me a thrill ride, which is nice. We'll open this up. It should already be open. And this can't be opened yet because we're still testing it to work out how much we can charge for it. Yeah, it must work because that station line, queue line is full here. Get to the other side of the park when there's nothing over the other side apart from the roller coaster. I see anything over here, and that is it. Will be over here until we need to expand, and then that land will get planned. So we're heading this way for now. So. Everyone seems to be happy getting on board. Can't see it actually doing what it's meant to do. The transport ride is meant to stop and pick up people. That's what it's doing. So what this is doing is it's waiting for those maximum times instead of waiting for any load. It should be doing what it makes it. It'll be travelling more often between these two stations. You notice letting the queue build up here. Right. We should now hopefully have some results. Nope. There we go. So we can charge definitely at least £5 for this and open it up. Not that much, but yeah, it's 5.6. So you would not quite charge £5.6. So we'll open it up like that. So this game seems very quiet compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. You know, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 used to have freaking music everywhere. This is the final video I'm recording today. As I say, I've been doing a lot of recordings. It's great to see that this is all open. So I'm going to set this up for the same sort of thing. Any load, maximum, there you go, you see. That's all set. What I'm thinking is, can we pop that there? No. It might be good to just swam the legs with. That takes away the legs, I thought it might go around the legs. Probably in Planet Coaster you could get away with that, but Yeah, we've got to remember this is not Planet Coaster or any other games. I'm not going to put Planet Coaster on this channel if you ask me to. I might do Parkitect, but I have got Planet Coaster, but it doesn't play that well on my computer, so that ain't no go. People are going to be coming on, as you can see right now. There's actually people boarding the logs. The reason this is flat is because it allows the boats to go out quicker. Whereas if it went straight into a hill, it wouldn't allow the boats to be released as quick as they're being released at this time. If you look at them now, they're being released pretty quick. And actually people are lapping this ride up, so... When are we expecting the next one? 21st of May. There's nothing else I can really build at the moment. That's the issue I've got, is we've built most of the stuff. The only thing we've got is this car ride. But I don't really want to build my own design. And I don't really want to build it just yet because of the, you know, there's nowhere really flat enough for it. Yeah, and it would mean... I could probably build my own version, but I'm not interested. I mean, we've got a good start to the park, to be honest, guys. We're already up to 370 guests in year 1, so we only need 300 more to get 300 more through the doors. Now we have got other coasters. We've got a wooden roller coaster we could use. We've got go-kart tracks. Now that's going to come in nowhere near as handy as what I was hoping. So what I'm thinking about doing is just freaking get rid of this. Running on this lab here. Because if I can get rid of this path up here in any extraordinary sort of way, I will fucking do it. So we've got a nice area here for a ride. Definitely not go-karts, so I've got a plan for the go-karts anyway. And the plan for the go-karts is over here. As you can see, we've got all this. This is the area for the go-karts. We could put a ride in here, but this is where the go-karts are going. Anyway, we'll see what they look like later on, but we're going to do the own custom design go-karts because we can. So, come down. We're running low on money. I don't know why we're running low on money, we've got enough people coming through the doors. The issue with this game I have is the fact you can't speed time up. So you just have to kind of sit and wait. But as you can see, all these people are going on this ride. There's not many people going on the roller coaster. But the queues are getting bigger for the roller coaster. And a miniature train. But people feel sick afterwards. So. Go on it at your own risk. Now it might take us a while to build the go-kart track, but once the go-kart track is built, people will love it. Now I'm leaving a gap here for a reason, and that is so I can do this. I don't think we're doing that well this time. What the hell is going on with our merry-go-round? It's like I know it's breaking down, but Jesus Christ, I've never seen it break down like that one before. Please remind me never to go on a merry-go-round, but it breaks down if that's what it looks like. What's the issue? That's breakdown control failure, so it's obviously going too quick. Which would be a problem if you wanted to go quick. But obviously the guest probably didn't. So we're going to do 2 flat. Oh, why don't it like the flat button? Thank you. Cross, cross, cross. Very easy to see where we are. Oh, there's a tree in the way. And there's your QV goat carts. So once we got this little goat cart track built, we've now got the idea of where the queue is. So we want to utilise this area as much as possible. So we're going to do a few little bits in here, a few little Harlems and stuff in this little area. It's not going to be the best go kart track in the world, but it's going to be the go kart track that makes us money. You know, we haven't got any boats coming back anytime soon. They're the ones that make us money. All 11 are out and about. As you can see below the log flume, below the log flume's big drop, most of the guests are actually queuing to go on it, and it's only just been opened. I don't know how long I'm going to record in today. I might record till we get to the end of the, till we do the challenge, or we might just record until I say enough's enough and save and try continue. But we did record and do the first challenge within 54 minutes on the last video. But there is going to be 2 of these going out a week. There we go. We've got £87 now, so we can do a little bit of building. It shouldn't. It's not that much. Well, I've got boats coming back now, so they should be better spaced out. I don't know how they've become this close. They're spacing out now. See, these got good spacing. These 2 are a bit close, but we'll see. Make this bit a little bit difficult for them to race around, and it's just going to come back around here and then back to the station, and then we can open it. We should be getting the money coming in quite quickly now, because boats are coming back to the log flume station as quick as people are getting off and people are getting on. That's kind of what we want. We need £31 to build a bloody straight bit of track. Obviously there's certain trains that bring us money in. For instance, this train. I don't know whereabouts it is at the moment. Oh, he's coming back around. There he is, he's back in the station. We've got £4. We need 31, 31, 25, 31. So if you could give us that, please. That'd be very nice. We have got the Ferris wheel, which is going to go in somewhere, probably here. I'm thinking. I don't know what's going in there yet. 24. And curve that, and then all I need is one more freaking £31 straight. But I need 2 of them. That's very special. So a bit of station with a bit of painted track with 4 lines on it costs more. There we go. Right, we can open that sucker up. Let's open. Seven cars on there. That's fine. We'll see where that goes. Right, we have the Ferris wheel, but we haven't got the money at the moment to build it. How much does it cost, and how big is it? That's probably the place for it. Just there. £450, sit there, you can do a little queue path for it and an exit, and it actually fits in that spot, so that's where it's going to go. See, I would worry about sightlines and stuff, as many of Planet Coaster YouTubers do, but the issue is the sightlines don't really matter in this version of the game because it's not 3D. We will always be worrying about sightlines when we play number 3. Yes, we will be playing number 3. Once I know what the results are, I don't know how many laps they're doing. I'm going to give them 4 because of how short the course is. We can do 4 laps. They're petrol powered motor. So petrol engine go-karts, so we'll probably need filling up every now and then. Which is nice. We're not spending any money at the moment, we're just going to sit and let the money build up. But they're all stopping. People are coming on, spending their money. I'm going to put this up to at least 350. I need that. So we're waiting test results. S46 in life of Q. Oh, so it tells you down here. Is there an option? Show real names again. Yeah, we're not doing that to make it weird. Best sound quality, music on, stereo, primary sound. I'll do that, but I ain't going to. So yeah, no test results yet, but we'll see what happens. The queues at the moment is 3 minutes, so that's not too bad. Not bad queue time really, 3 minutes, I can cope with that. Any test results yet? We've done a few races now, can we have some test results? Max speed 16, average 1 minute 2 seconds. Everything else seems to be doing alright. We're not gone below the money budget yet. We've not got no excitement on entertainment, which is annoying. We've got enough mechanics around. We've got 2 walking around, so we don't see his radio. I don't know where he is. £4.69, right. We can definitely put this up then. £4.50. £4.50 you are, my friend. I like paying a bit more for the privilege. This train's going to be making us a bit of cash when it comes in here, because this is, you know, £3.50 every time. That's £3.50, £3.50. It's making a profit. As long as the ride's making a profit, I don't care. So we've got about another £100 if we get the Ferris wheel in we're building. We're going to see the people come through. There we go. More people coming through. We're actually more or less there now. We can get this in, which is good. Because the more rides we have, the more money we make. Test mode. You don't really need a proper queue car for this, but there's not many people who go on it, I don't think. There we go. I want to do this back. I want to go backwards on this one because the forward rotation looks a bit odd to me. That's better. That's what it should do to me. That's a traditional Ferris wheel. I'm going to keep it at £1 then. It's not going to be the money maker I thought it was going to be. It'll do. We've now got a haunted house. Not very what I was hoping for, but that's not going in there either. Oh, it's not available yet, that's fine. So that's what's coming up, obviously, as a complete design. 19th of July, we're going to have a haunted house, which is nice. It's nice that, you know, we've got a Ferris wheel in now. People are going to ride it, which is good. So it's going to make us a bit of money, but not a lot. Not as much as something like the log flumes is doing. As you can see, the queue's nearly full for the log flume. I think it's about 80-minute queue. Jeez. So yeah, and it's moving, which is the important thing. The queue is moving. You know, if people want to go on the log flume, that's fine. I don't care. That's the medium. That's the massive drop. That broke down again. As I say, in this, let's break down this time. Safety got out, line time 3%. There's not a lot we can do now apart from sit and wait for our next ride or attraction, which is going to be a haunted house, which is going to be complete on the 19th of July. Then I want to get some thrill rides in, so I'll pick that. What's the date? What's the date now? 15th. So a couple of days, and we'll be able to. I don't know if we have enough to build it when it comes available, but I want that to sit here. I'm thinking that's going to be the best spot for it. But there is people on it, which is nice to see. Not many people, but people are going on it, so it might not make much money. In fact, it's made 90p possible. It's made 90p of a profit, so 90p profit is better than no profit at all. And you can wave to your go-kart friends as you cast. 453 guests, which is not bad. We've got an entire to October year 3 to get the 600 park guests, which is what the mission is on this one. These are the easy parks, so it's going to get more difficult as time goes on. 450 staff 5, the Built in the Middle Desert. 650 guests in your park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. What's our park rating at the moment? 654. Well, there we go. Miniature railroads broke down. Oh dear. So this is going to cost us $340 to build, which I want to sit. I want it to sit there because it will look quite cool. And it's your typical theme park trope in it. The haunted house. I don't know if you get them many like this. You get a lot of. I think the ones I know, like the ghost trains I know from British theme parks, are going to like a little motorised cart. Please tell me it's not just me who knows ghost trains. Like, this is more like a horror attraction. You know what you see at Halloween, like a horror maze, something like that. But that's. I don't care. It's money. It's money. Oh, I forgot that ghost comes out the top. You make it play creepy music and build it in the. If you go on to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I used to build this in a corner of the park with a queue line, and it used to be hidden with trees. And it used to be like the abandoned house, and it used to be. I didn't used to call it haunted house. It used to be the abandoned house of Six Flags. No joke, that is what it used to be called, and it used to make me a lot of money. Never used to go near it. It used to sit in a house in the corner. So it would sit there with trees surrounding it for up to about there to about here, and that would be its area. Nothing else would go in that area. Boats are coming in, thick and fast. See, look. Got people queuing to go on the merry-go-round. That's good. More money. For that final piece of packing. Let's open that up. It's 245, so we can open this for, I think, 210. I think will be nice. Don't know if people are going to go on it. Hold 15 guests. So, theme building containing scary corridors and spooky rooms. So, people are going to go on that. That'd be nice to see. We're definitely going to need to start thinking about this around the park because I haven't got many of these. The pathing in the game is quite good, to be honest. Better than some games. So if you heard a massive bang then, that was a cat going off the windowsill. He'll probably come here and purr at me in a minute. Just gonna place some bins around the park as well. Something else I haven't done at all is place bins. There we go. That's all sorted. People are actually riding. There's a lot more people going on the Ferris wheel than I thought there would. In fact, the Ferris wheel is a lot more busy than I thought it would. This, on the other hand, hasn't had any customers. No one's gone on this yet. There's one waiting. More thrilling. Well, Thrill rides are coming, my friends. Thrill rides go. If you want something more thrilling, there is a log flume. There's quite a small queue at the moment for some reason. Because I guess I ain't got any freezing to come this far up to go to the queue. And also I don't think I've got an information booth. So what we should now be researching on the 17th of August is we're only on the 3rd and we haven't been told what it is yet, but that's going to be a thrill ride, so that's going to be good. So rebuy abilities 92. So what you could do is you could stop people from coming over unless they got the train. Which I'm not called to do, but I have done it in the past. So we've got 360 quid at the moment. Log Flume is making some nice money. I'm not going to time lapse because I don't know how to time lapse, but we're going to stick with it until we get, you know, what we need. We're miles away, 200 guests away from our target, and until we start building more rides, I don't think the park rating's going to go up, or people are going to come and visit. But for now, that's fine. We've got enough. Oh, we have got music. I know where I found it. There was music. Aha. I didn't think it needed to have music. Let's make this part sound a bit more exciting, shall we? Let's make it sound like a bloody amusement park. There we go, that's better. We got the music in. That's what I needed. We've got enough money, but I don't want to do a lot. Someone else coming in. Swinging ship. Now, is that the pirate ship or is that the other ship? I don't really know. Oh, I've got to wait 30 at the moment. We charge to come in the park. Make all rides free and charge to come in the park. Which and you charge. I charge for the number of attractions, so I'd charge about £12. That makes it a lower price. But then I wouldn't because of the log flume stuff, so I'd charge about, and the roller coaster, I'd charge about £15 to come in here. Make all rides free. Making a profit per hour, I don't care. 17th, so where's my ship? You told me this will be completed on the 17th of August. It's now the 17th. Does it have to go to the next day? Thank you. Yes, it's a pirate ship. Right. So that is going to go. That is going to go a long ways here. Yeah, that's fine. Because we've got all this area we can build towards the roller coaster there. So we can put a little pathing, something on the edge to stop people going over the edge to make it real. Don't die path. So now we're giving people more reason to come to this end of the park to see, because we've got another like thrilling attraction, the swinging pirate ship. charge $2.20 for this. But yeah, it's another attraction in. We're starting to get a few more bits and bobs in around the area now. And actually people want to go on it. Oh, one person wants to go on it, there's also a handyman. So, let's go put music on this. It just makes it feel like a real park, because real parks have all these different amusement, you know, theme parks and stuff always have these. So we've now got a new ride, and not a lot we can do really. We've got no date or anything expected for the next one. And I think the issue here is the queue's too long. So if we take out this cattle pen bit here, and just put in that also, because what's going on is people being coming out of the queue. So what I'm thinking is if we cut down the queue size entirely, like that, that way the queue's not as long and big. So, but I should have said that because that's going to be bloody putting some sort of feed as a joke in it. So the queue shouldn't be as bad for that. As you can see, Pirate Ship's doing well. Actually, Pirate Ship's doing bloody well. So I don't know how long I've been recording, but I'm going to make a decision in a minute whether to continue and save the game. Well, that's my answer done. My dad's here, so I'm going to stop recording and I'll speak to you guys in a little bit.